It's your host, the Lion Gaming Crew, and I hope for everyone that's living in the United States, I hope you guys all had a fun and safe 4th of July, and we're back in action, baby. We are bringing you guys a new build guide today. This time we're taking a look at Rasha's Elements, and it's going to be available today for the Wizard, both available in softcore and hardcore. This set still needs a little bit of work, but if you're looking for any of the gear shown in this video, all you need to do is join the Discord. It's going to be linked in the description of this video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into the build guide. So, for the weapon, we are picking up the Fragment of Destruction, codenamed Thunder, coming in with 2.7 million damage. It is augmented for additional intelligence thanks to the Chaldean's Despair. It is infused with the Gem of Ease, so you're going to get 8,000 experience per kill, and it also buffs the damage of your Arcane Orb by 450%. Cooldown of all skills is coming in at 40.9%, same deal with the resource cost reduction, and this is a level 1 rare wand. For the first piece of gear right here, this is going to be like one of the last sets I feature here on the channel that's just fully modded out. I'm going to try to go with more of a minimalist look to the gear, because I mean there's so many affixes, it's so hard to read, but basically it just buffs everything. You get damage to all wizards only, which is crazy. 2 arcane power per second, critical hit scan, 7 arcane power. It's augmented for 750 additional intelligence, 50% damage to undead, ignores durability loss. You also get 2 buffs, one for picking up a health globe and killing an elite pack, and they're both for move speed, 130% and 40% for the other one. Very nice. Cooldown and resource cost reduction both at 10%. And we have the 2-piece, 4-piece, and 6-piece set bonus for this set, but you're going to need the Ring of Royal Grandeur. But don't worry, if you make a request for this, we'll send it out with the ring included. So there is that, guys. If you want to pause and look at that, you can by all means go ahead. For the second piece right here, this is the Guild's Authority shoulder piece, codenamed Thunder. Again, just really iced out with all of the affixes on there. Percent damage to wizards only again. Very nice. Pretty much the same deal though. Resource cost reduction is up to 19%. And we have the 2-piece and 3-piece set bonus for this set right here, so that's pretty nice. It basically just reduces your damage and increases your damage, which is great. Moving on to the chest piece, this is the second piece of the Rasha set, codenamed Thunder. Again, hitting really like everything, man. It's pretty nice. Same 2 bonuses right there. Cooldown and resource cost reduction both coming at 10%. And yeah, that's pretty much it. These are all level 1 primal ancients, so don't gotta worry about losing anything to the blacksmith, which is very nice, because all this should have the affix on there where it ignores durability loss, which is great. So Thunder right here, helm, third piece of the Rasha set, buffing damage, percent damage, intelligence, vitality, attack speed, percent life. It's really got it all. It's a good set, man. It's got the same 2 movement speed bonuses right there, and it is infused with the red soul shard. So periodically struggle for control, unleashing a ring of fire that inflicts 20,000% weapon damage to enemies it passes through. Cooldown of all skills 10%, resource cost reduction 19, and a 15% damage to elite enemies. Again, level 1 primal ancient set helm. Moving on to the amulet right here. This is a level 1 rare amulet, codenamed Thunder, buffing all main stats, but you get 11,000 to intelligence, 10,000 damage, 390 resist all, which is nice for hardcore, 1,200% damage to wizards only, critical hits grant 21 arcane power, which is crazy. It also ignores durability loss, which is just great. And you get all of these other bonuses shown right here. You get the elemental exposure passive, and your signature spells increase the damage of arcane orb by 400% for 6 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. Cooldown of all skills 40.9%. Resource cost reduction 61.2%. 45% damage to elite enemies, and the capped 25% movement speed bonus. Moving on to the second piece of the Guild's Authority set, codenamed Thunder. Really iced out. It's got everything on there, man. Pretty much the same deal here with the cooldown and resource cost reduction. Cooldown is at 10, resource 19, level 1 primal ancient set bracers. For the offhand, this is, I believe, the sorry, I had to do some math in my head. 4th piece of the Rasha set right here, codenamed Thunder. This is the offhand. Really nice. Pretty much the same though, so we're just gonna breeze right through this. Cooldown and resource cost reduction both 10%. Level 1 primal ancient set source. First ring right here. This is the immortal ring. This one has the gold health pickup radius increased by 70 yards. Very nice. 1,200% to wizards only, though. That's insane. That's such a high number. Oh my goodness. On top of that, you're getting 8,000 damage, 1,300% damage, intelligence, vitality, life per hit. That's crazy. And you're also gonna get all these other bonuses right here. It's got the molten wildebeest gizzard in there, so you're gonna regen 160,000 life per second, which is super great. Reduces cooldown of all skills 40.9%, resource cost reduction 46.8, and a whopping 45% damage to the enemies. Second ring, this is the 1 billion physical skill damage, a level 1 rare ring, codenamed Thunder. 11,000 damage on there, that is insane. 1,800% damage is crazy too. You're getting 4,000 and 4,500 vitality and intelligence, which is really nice. 520 resist all. That's super nice because that survivability comes into play more in hardcore than in softcore, but you know, it's still nice to see though. 1,200% damage to wizards only. This also ignores durability loss. Same with the previous ring too. Both of these will never have to be repaired, which is super nice. Cooldown of all skills 52.1%, resource cost reduction 61.2%, and 60% damage to elite enemies. Moving on to the first piece of the Captain Crimson set. I know we have so many sets built into this one. It's absolute craziness. It's insane, but it's pretty much the same as the offhand. So we're just gonna breeze right on that. The bonuses are the same, 10% for both, and this is a level 1 Primal Ancient set boost. And version 2.0, I'm gonna have the updated Captain Crimson set, so that will be fixed. Probably fix that tonight. So stay tuned for that, man. I'm not gonna make another video, but I'll post about it on the Discord. So. Second piece of the Captain Crimson set, this is the Captain Crimson's Thrust, codenamed Thunder. Again, damage, percent damage, vitality, and resist all. It's got it all, 300% damage to wizards only. Again, ignores durability loss, 10 for both of the bonuses, cooldown of all skills, and resource cost reduction. Level 1 Primal Ancient set pants. Last piece of gear right here, this is the final piece of the Rasha set, codenamed Thunder. Again, pretty much identical to that previous piece of gear. Bonuses are the same, both 10%, and yeah, this is a level 1 Primal Ancient set belt. Moving on to these skills. Now this set is really good because it capitalizes on multiple different elements, so if you have all different types of elements, you're going to get more damage, which is really cool. So it allows for a lot of different skill combinations, so you can kind of just use this as a general guide for building your own, but you can really play around with it however you want because that's how the set works. It's meant to be experimented with. So this is what I came up with. I got Arcane Torrent with the rune Cascade for the X ability. For R2, I picked up Arcane Orb with the rune Frozen Orb. That's going to try to be like our main damage dealing attack. For Square, for some area effect damage, we picked up Blizzard with the rune Apocalypse to turn it into fire. For the Triangle ability, this one you can change out for Hydra if you want, but we put on Wave of Force with the rune Heatwave to get more fire damage. For the Circle ability, same deal here with the Frost Nova. We're picking up some more ice damage, which is good, or frost, whatever you want to call it. And finally, for the mobility skill and the defensive skill tree, we're picking up Teleport with the rune Wormhole. Passive number 1, Cold-Blooded. Passive number 2, Conflagration. Passive number 3, Audacity. Passive number 4, Evocation. And remember, we have the elemental exposure built onto the amulet, so you don't need to use that one. Q powers, I picked up Death Wish, Aquila Karas, and you're going to need the Ring of Royal Grandeur, but like I said, it comes with it. We got it right here. So with that all to the side, let's quickly touch on Paragon. I'd just say dump it all into Vitality. Movement speed's capped, Arcane Power is good to go. For the offensive skill tree, attack speed over all the rest of these, because these two are capped out. Cooldown reduction is really high. For the defensive skill tree, armor, and I think that would be my main focus, and then maybe life. And for the utility skill tree, definitely area damage, because this gear doesn't have any on there. So yeah, definitely area damage and gold pickup radius to get it to 80 yards. Let's go ahead and show the final numbers before we jump into this rift. 6 trillion damage, 985 billion, 704,440,960 damage, which is just insane. 82,000 intelligence was nice. Armor is a little low at 34,000, but you know, it's okay. 260% damage to elite enemies, 5 attacks per second, 75 and 900 for critical hit chance and critical hit damage. Cooldown reduction 97.22%, very nice indeed. Resistances coming in at 96.80%. with a damage reduction of 90.76%. Moving down into the life stuff, total life bonus 46%, not bad. Bonus to gold/globe radius 70 yards. Arcane power cost reduction 98.80%, which is crazy. Movement speed capped at 25, and finally 8,000 experience per kill. So pretty good. These stats are very, very nice, and when you start doing damage with different types of elements and stuff like that, you can get it up to 14.8 trillion, I believe. So it's pretty crazy. It's a very fun set, and it's not as fast though as some of my other wizards, but it's still fun to play. I like using the triangle ability, which is our wave of force. The animation on it looks so cool. It's just like slamming the ground, like jumping up and down or something like that, and dealing like crazy damage. But mainly you want to focus on using your arcane orb. That is just going to annihilate everything. Everything on screen is going to be instantly wiped with that. And you can cast your blizzard, which will come down, and that'll do a nice job of like stunning enemies and also killing them too. Good to go. And your circle ability, which is your frost nova, that just basically freezes enemies to give you a chance to hit them with like your different spells and stuff like that. So you can like change that one out if you don't like it, but I definitely suggest Arcane Orb all the way though. This thing, like once you get going with the Arcane Orb, man, there's no stopping you. The only thing that this thing needs a little bit more of probably is just like, I don't even know if it's damage or just the set. The base set isn't very good, like the Rasha set. I feel like they could, like in the next update, it would be dope if they updated this one a little bit, because it really doesn't have any like spell increases on the actual set, you know what I mean? It just elemental buffs, which is a little weird. So it kind of forces you to just use like a bunch of different elements, but like when I play wizard, I always use like one element, so it's totally different for me. That's why I'm probably gonna suck balls in this gameplay, but you know, it is what it is though. I'm having fun. So yeah, man, not too much else I can say about this set though. Like the build guide on Max Roll did suggest just using Arcane Orb as like your main damage dealing thing, and we already talked about that. So let's finish out this rift. I don't think this time is going to be very good though. We need to put on the NEM bracers, man. If we had those, we hit like 2 pylons already. That would definitely clear some time off of this rift for sure. I didn't come prepared, man. I didn't come prepared at all. Alright, let's just finish it out. We're on the 3rd floor here. Hopefully we get a good rift where we can really get some nice damage on here. It's so fun to watch that Arcane Orb go though. I don't know why I love it so much. Oop, don't want to miss that speed pylon. I just wish it hit harder, you know what I mean? Like I feel like with the damage, it's crazy, you know, but like I feel like with the lower damage, for some reason, I don't know why you guys, but it feels like the lower damage numbers hit harder though. Like I made this improvements to the Outcast set, and I lowered the damage by like almost like 3/4 of the way down, man, and it like breezes through rifts. So I don't know if it's just me or if that's how it is for every set, but I'm gonna have to look farther into that though. But definitely let me know if you guys have any feedback, man. We have a whole Diablo chat set up on the Discord where you guys can leave any feedback, man. Any feedback is good feedback, so whatever you guys have for me, I'm all ears, and I'm active on there pretty much every single day of the week. So if you guys are looking for any of the gear shown in this video, all you need to do is join that Discord, and I hope to see you all there. Other than that though, thank you for watching. If you made it till the end, you are an absolute legend, and I hope to catch you all in a future video coming out soon. Stay safe, stay happy, and last but not least, stay gaming, my friends. Peace.